Hi, I'm Anastasia with Heartseed Holistic, and today I'll be guiding you through a flow that is perfect for this fall season. So grab your yoga mat and let's begin. So first, let's just start in a seated posture. Just taking a moment to settle down the body, settle down the mind, and anchor it all to our breath. You can take the first breath in through your nose, and then maybe an open mouth exhale, grounding you to this practice, allowing you to settle in. And after that, exhale out of the mouth. You'll seal the lips, and right away we'll begin to shape the breath. First, feeling the navel expand away from the spine as you breathe in. And then as you exhale, allow the navel to draw in and up. And working with this breath in a way so it's not just confined to the belly, but also feeling that breath in the side of the body, the back of the body, blowing into the entire diaphragm. And taking another minute here to just ensure that this breath is smooth and steady, this samavriti breath, even flow of inhale and exhale. Perhaps breathing in for a count of 4, and as you breathe out, matching that count of 4. And that'll be the breath that we flow through the practice today with. So as you're ready and with your next inhale, you'll come to stand on your shins, sweep your arms up towards the sky, bring your palms to touch. As you exhale, let's come into a child's pose, forehead to the floor. Inhale, tabletop, let's drop the belly, lift the gaze. And as you exhale, tuck the toes and come into a crouching down dog. You'll slowly lower the knees down to the earth with control. Once again, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, take it back into child's pose. With your in-breath, you'll come to stand on your shins, sweep your arms up towards the sky, palms to touch. And exhale, hands to heart center as you sink your hips towards your heels. So let's do just that 2 more times. Inhale, arms reach up, palms come to touch at the top. Exhale, take it back to a child's pose. Inhale, tabletop, drop the belly and lift the gaze. Exhale, crouching down dog, generous bend in the knees as you send the hips up and back. Once again, we'll lower the knees. Once the knees touch down, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, rise on the shins once more. Hands reach up and palms come to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center, sitting back down on the heels. Final time through, sweep the arms up. Inhale, palms come to touch. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, coming back onto that tabletop, you'll drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, crouching down dog. Lower the knees with control, hugging navel in and up as you do. And drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, come to rise on the shins one final time. Exhale, hands to the heart center as you sit your hips back down on your heels. taking a moment in the stillness, reestablishing that connection to the breath, noticing any subtle shifts of just a few minutes of movement. And let's continue on. Walk the hands out into that tabletop position. And then tuck those toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. First few breaths to find some organic movement. You can sway the hips side to side, pedal out the legs, shake the head yes or no. Whatever you do, just let it feel good. And then again, that moment of stillness. Settling the body. Settling your gaze at one point between your feet or your knees. And then from here, let's lift the right leg up towards the sky. You can rotate the ankle. You can bend at the knee, bringing the right heel to the glute. And then again, straighten out that leg. As you exhale, let's hug the knee in towards the nose, round the back. Inhale, three-legged dog. This time as you exhale, you'll step your foot forward. Option to lower the left knee down to the earth or straighten that back leg. And as you breathe in, you'll sweep the arms up towards the sky for crescent lunge. First breath or two to establish your foundation. Feet are hip width distance, maybe a little wider. Rather than gripping the earth with your toes, relax the toes. Feel the strength in the legs. Hug navel in and up. And then let's add some dynamic movement. So as you exhale, you'll cactus the arms, open the chest, and then eventually the hands will come down to the earth. As you begin your inhale, you'll sweep the arms up towards the sky, and you'll just continue this movement, starting to open up the chest. Maybe you felt that coolness of fall, and you're noticing that your shoulders are already coming a bit closer together, just with daily life, holding yourself tighter. And this movement can really be where you want to take it. You can make it pretty dramatic and reach down for the floor, taking it into a more generous back bend. Or you can stay rather upright and just let this movement be from the arms. So let's take one more sweeping motion just like that. And then inhale, come back into that high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Again, that first breath, checking in with your alignment. Front heel intersecting the back arch, not reaching too far forward or too far back, but stacking the joints. And then we'll once again add some dynamic movement. So from here, you'll flip your front palm, reverse your warrior, and then as you exhale, you'll come into side angle or extended side angle. And you'll continue to flow just like that with your breath. Now again, if you don't want to enter into these generous side body stretches, you can bring the arms to the natural waistline and simply bend over the arms with your breath, lessening the depth of the bend, but still feeling that full range of movement. And then the next time you come forward into that side angle or extended side angle, let's frame the front foot, step back to a high plank, slowly lower down with control, inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Pause once again, the stillness. gaining control of the breath. Another opportunity to settle body and mind. And then we'll do all of that on the other side. So lift your left leg up towards the sky. You can rotate your ankle, bend the knee, bring your heel to your glute here. Playing around wherever you need that stretch, a bit of movement. And then come back to that three-legged dog. As you exhale, hug knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the foot towards the front of your mat. Once again, option to lower the right knee down to the earth, and you can rise into your crescent lunge with that additional support. Otherwise, strengthen that back leg, pressing the back knee up towards the sky. Relax the shoulders down the back and bring some ease into the upper body. And let's work on opening through the chest as you cactus the arms. Gaze can come up towards the ceiling. Continue that exhale, gaze comes down to the earth as you sweep the hands down and up towards the sky. Every time your hands come down to the earth, you take that exhale. And every time your hands come up towards the sky, you're breathing in. Continue to move in that way. A few more rounds of breath. Choosing if you're kind of being dramatic with the movement, hands coming down to the earth, sweeping up into that back bend. Or maybe you're staying a bit more upright. Feeling that stability in the legs, and that ease and that flow in the upper body. Taking one more circle here before coming back to that crescent lunge. Inhale to prepare, and then exhale, open up warrior two. Again, that front heel to back arch alignment. Relaxing the shoulders down the back. And then let's begin to add in some movement here. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. And exhale, side angle or extended side angle. And continue to flow in this way with your breath. Taking it as deep as your breath allows. So if the breath ever becomes shallow or strained, simply bring the arms to the waistline. Lessen that intensity. But keep the flow of the movement. And then the next time you come forward into that side angle or extended side angle, let's frame the front foot. Steps back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Smooth and steady. And the last thing we'll do as you breathe in, let's inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, step the feet to the hands. Halfway lift, forward fold. Inhale, come to rise, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center, blinking the eyes closed. Standing tall. And then let's move into tree pose, just for a few rounds of breath on each side. So first, grounding down into the left foot. You'll lift all 5, or let's lift all 10 of the toes. Gently place them down one at a time, having some toe yoga here. And then grounding down through your left foot, your right toes can come to a kickstand, or they can come anywhere up the leg, just being mindful that it's not pressing into the knee. Option to add a bit more of that grounding quality. The hands can come down to the earth, and the gaze can come down. Breathing here. Smooth and steady breath in the stillness. And then let's exhale, release, and take that on the other side. Feel free to shake it out if you need to. And then again, let's lift all 10 toes, place them down one at a time. Then taking it on the other side, you can kickstand that foot, bring it up the leg, just being mindful that it's not pressing into the knee. Hands can stay at heart center with a soft gaze down at the floor, or hands can extend out, fingers reaching down, but keeping that openness in the chest. A few rounds of breath here. And then with your next exhale, release the posture, bringing the feet down to the earth. One final round of vinyasa. Sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway lift, long spine. Plant your hands, step your feet back, and you flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, let's slowly drop the knees, coming into that tabletop. You'll drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, child's pose. From child's pose, once again, coming up to that tabletop, drop the belly, lift the gaze. And exhale, child's pose. From child's pose, let's come to stand on the shins, sweep the arms up and over, hands to heart center, and then sit the hips down towards the heels. Bringing the hands to heart center, you can close down the eyes. And take a breath in through your nose and out of your mouth. Doing that 2 more times to release any heat. Help to settle the body into stillness. Soften any areas of tension. And after those few rounds of open mouth exhales, you can seal the lips. Allow for that smooth and sweet meditative breath to return. Feeling the complete stillness of the body. Feeling the settled mind. And just taking one final moment to let the practice settle into your body, maybe giving gratitude for your body, gratitude for coming to your mat and feeding your soul. And knowing that you can stay here or rest in Shavasana. But if you are needing to get on with your day, let's draw the thumbs to the forehead center. And as we exhale, we'll bow forward and say Namaste.
Thank you for joining me in this practice today. I am so glad that you carved out some time to feed your soul and to nourish your body. If you enjoyed this fall flow and you want to see more yoga videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and give it a thumbs up. I'd also love to hear from you in the comment section. What type of flows are you wanting to see next? Your support and your feedback helps me to create more content for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.